from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's the NFC Championship game. Taking on Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everyone.
Quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
From the 31, Stafford.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to your plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And two. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looked
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score. And then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that.
And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, Stafford here. And the Niners 49ers get there and bring him down. Maurice Hurst, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
To try again after the sack. Stafford. Under pressure, they got him again. Nick Bosa, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
More aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, you could just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is just going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And there's just no one open anywhere.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. And it is now 21-0. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone.
Defensively, they have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd down and goal. Stafford. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the first half.
3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
To throw is Stafford.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled.
Get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And Gay knocks this one through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. And set to get this drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play.
Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man complete.
All you got to do is make
And
it
he's
up.
in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
Big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains. In the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the...
I think they need to be closer to midfield before I was starting to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up
all the time I'm manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. A big connection on that one. 34 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field.
Third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On play action, now Garoppolo. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands. It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Open space inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it first and goal.
Follow line, but they say he's a bit short. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Elijah Mitchell. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the 49ers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the
end result, touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say.
That because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They'll run on 1st down. Mitchell able to push his way through. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup. I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in. And it feels like every year we see something like every team's dangerous.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. And the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Stafford now to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. It's run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Mitchell. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
97 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day.
A master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked.
In this football game. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.